Utilitarianism is the 19th century most popular consequential movement in the name of happiness. Utilitarianism is also called as consequentialism. Their philosophy principle of life is our highest good. It's a principle utility, basically. Utility. Our highest good is the highest or the greatest pleasure for the greatest number of people. Greatest pleasure for the greatest number of people. That is utilitarianism. As long as people are happy, the goal of life is to make as many people as happy. The means to get there doesn't even matter as long as we be happy. So that's a lot of the worldly thinking. So how do they interact with Christianity? And why is Christianity a far better option? So this is from my social ethics class in my MDiv. So I'm going to prepare few lectures, right? Few short talks on this, and then I got other stuff coming out. So the principal utility, as I said, is the greatest pleasure. The highest good in life is to attain the highest pleasure, the greatest pleasure for the greatest number of people. All right, so the good act is therefore one that maximizes pleasure and minimizes pain. Right? It's a very self looked after, and also our loved ones. There's some good in it, but it can lead to a lot of problems, as you can see already. Perhaps maximizes pleasure. That's a problem in itself. If our greatest goal in life just look for the maximum pleasure in life and minimize pain, that's so foreign to the Christ of the gospel. When Christ died with tremendous pain to save the world, and He's God, we are necessarily motivated to pursue pleasure to avoid pain. Okay, so what is the problem of utilitarianism? Okay, so the problem is, first one is, by the way, there are utilitarianism is overall utility of an individual act that counts, and there's the rule. Utilitarianism is the overall utility of general rule that counts. What's the problem? Number one, is it really true that everyone necessarily pursue pleasure? Whether happiness, pleasure is the highest goal in life, does everyone pursue pleasure? Not everybody agrees that. There is also the aesthetic option, withhold pleasure for higher good. See, people see the values of higher good and willing to forego some pleasure in life. Buddhism focuses on the suppression of desire or elimination. Buddhism does suppress. We don't agree with that, but just tell Nietzsche said people pursue power. So why think that the pursuit of pleasure is intrinsically good in the first place? Boy, this is 3.5 minutes, so I'll go on to video number 2.